ZE3223 Electric Motor Control Learning System Introduction Video. Indicator module. There are 3 indicator lights of different colors on the top. The input power is AC 220 volts. Manual fault insertion module. The 6 toggle switches F1 to F6 below, corresponding to the 6 lines 1-6. The toggle switch is in neon state when it is facing upwards. Downward is disconnected. Simulate line failure. Pressure level switch module. On the left is the pressure switch, which has an air inlet for use with a small air compressor. When pressure is detected, the normally open contact below becomes normally closed, and the circuit is connected. The right side is the liquid level switch. When the negative ball is upward, it reaches the top. The normally open below becomes normally closed, and the normally closed becomes normally open. Normally open contacts verify normally closed circuit continuity. When the negative ball switch falls, the normally open contact is disconnected. Inverter module. The left side is the input terminal. Module switch. Inverter operation panel, start and stop buttons. Adjust the frequency of the inverter by turning the knob to control the motor speed. The right side is the output. The output port is connected to the motor. 3. Phase socket module. For P-circuit breaker with leakage protection. There are 310A fuses on the top, 3 different colors of 220 AC indicator lights. LE, LR, L3 and R output ports. Module switch. Reversing contactor modules. The left side is the power supply for the forward AC contactor coil. The 3 lines are closed and the lines are turned on. The right side shows the reverse AC contactor coil being energized. The AC contactor is closed. The normally open at the bottom becomes normally closed, and the normally closed becomes normally open. Reversing switch module. The left side is the input port. The right side is the output port, connected to the motor. Left side power connection. Toggle switch here. Left side is positive rotation. The right side is reverse. Overcurrent relay module. When the current is too large, it will protect the circuit. Operation station module. SB1 green button, press it to change from normally open to normally closed, and vice versa. SB2 red button, when pressed, normally open becomes normally closed becomes normally open. Machine stop button. Toggle switch. Star, Delta switch module. The left side is the input port, connect the power. The right side is the output port, connected to the motor. Switch between star-delta connection modes by switching on and off. Manual motor starter module. Plastic case circuit breaker, press the gray button, the circuit is connected and the motor starts. On the left is the input port for connecting the power supply. The right side is the output port for connecting the motor. Multifunctional time relay module. There are 10 different delay modes above. It is a controller with 3 knobs to adjust different parameters. The lower coil powers the time relay. Normally open, normally closed contacts, and common terminal. Control relay module. When the coil is energized, normally open to normally closed to normally open, the same principle for upper and lower. 600 brake module. L1 and N are power supply ports. Magnetic paddle brake controller, used with magnetic paddle brake, can increase the current and brake the motor. There are 3 different parameter settings. The lower output port is connected to the gear brake. Control transformer module. 2 fuses to protect the circuit. Below is the control transformer. The left side is the input port, input 380 volts or 220 volts AC. The right side is the output port. The output is 220 volts AC. Limiter module. When the limit switch is moved to the right, the lower contact becomes normally closed and normally open. Small air compressor. Pony brakes. With counterweight on the left and dynamometer on the right. 3-phase asynchronous motor. Magnetic paddle brake. Multifunctional multimeter. Industrial safety locks. 1A fuse core and 1 outlet fuse. Power cable connected to the 3-phase power module. Electrician toolbox. Several K4 test lines.